Howdy everybody, this is the Octa Psi. This is what I've been working on. This is my Octa Psi Transfigurating Fuzz. It gets the name Psi because I wanted to use a different Greek letter than pi. So big hint there as to what kind of all transistor fuzz this is. And I had to have a pitch shifter. I had to have something that gave me all these different crazy sounds that I hear and combined it into one pedal with effect order switching, go wet and dry, or all wet on the fly. And lastly, you could go momentary or latching on the pitch shifter side. So you can have it engage only as long as you want to, and you can set the ramp control so you can have long, slow dive bombs or speedy note bending going on. So this fuzz here is really special to me because I've taken a lot of time, probably the most I've ever worked on a fuzz. What's really important to me on this fuzz side is the tone shaping. I had to give people a way to carve out a fantastic fuzz sound even when they added octaves to it. And so when you're adding bass down, you might not want that much bass in your fuzz to start with. So if you go down to the scoop mode, we've cut out some of the bass there and it's a real punchy type of scooped fuzz sound. If you go to the Psi mode, that's the one with the most amount of bass in it. And lastly, if you go up here in the punch mode, I think that one's pretty close to a conventional fuzz type of sound. One of the important features on here, depending on what kind of octave fuzz sound you like, in some cases you might like a really tight sound, and that's the way we ship it, where the fuzz is in front of the octave. Now if you want to switch that and you want to hear what it sounds like when you have octave in front of fuzz, then you just simply hold both of the buttons down for 1 second. The order will switch. One of the LEDs will flash telling you which effect is first. What I love about the pitch shifter is that it starts with a subtle chorusing effect, just a little bit of detune here, especially in dual mode. It's actually a dual chorus. You can adjust the pitch of either the upper or the lower voice too, so you can really set it as lush as you want. And then as you go around, it's just simply a major second, major third, perfect fourth, a fifth, a sixth, and you can dive in deeper if you want to, and you can say, I don't like major thirds, I don't like major seconds, and you can actually use the blend control to make it a minor second, make it a minor third. If you look at the back of the pedal, there's a little pitch matrix on there, and you can find where you can get a flat 7, and you can get some other tones in there too. So with the fifth, you can actually get a flat 5 in there. So if you really want to get crazy, you can do all kinds of stuff with this pitch shifter. With this octave and pitch shifter, we wanted to give people not only notes up, notes down, but combinations of notes so that you could get an octave up and an octave down. You can easily control the ratio of the pitches in dual mode. So if you want to have, let's say you want to have the bass octave much louder than the treble octave, then you just simply press down the blend control, adjust it to where it sounds pleasing, forget about it, put it in your gig bag. When you put it on stage the next time, it knows exactly how you have octave set up, exactly what ratio you want. And the same thing goes for any of these other pitches. It will remember exactly the chorus mode. It'll remember which one's sharp and by how much, and which one's flat and by how much. One of the things I like to do with the Octa Psi is go all wet, and you toggle that by just double tapping that blend control. You can do it with your feet quite easily, and you'll get into an all wet mode. Then when you turn the pitch shifter on, you got yourself a bass guitar. So it's really fun for looping. You can set down a big, huge bass sound, very deep. You can even have it 2 octaves down if you want, and lay down something that's clean, undistorted for a foundation. Then you can have fun with a lead on top. We wanted this pitch shifter to be very versatile. So one of the things you can do when you're in momentary mode is you can set the ramp time, how long it takes to get up to the pitch or dive bomb down to the pitch. All you got to do is press down on the octave switch, and then this controls the length of the ramp. So if you wanted a really long, slow build up, then you just increase that to the maximum position right there. To get to momentary or latching mode on this octave side here, all you have to do is press and hold this for 1 second. The light will flash over there, letting you know that you're now in a momentary mode, and it will activate only as long as you hold it down. There's other ways you can control this thing on the back. If you look here, you can either hook an expression pedal to it, and then you can control the pitch yourself. So you can go up or down however you want to. Or if you plug in a simple Momentary switch, you can do the effect order switching in here. So you can do that instantly on the fly. Over here is remote control for pitch and octave. So if this thing is placed on your board or in your rack system, you can control it right on stage. It's also in our new enclosure. We've got new machines to build circuit boards. We have 2 lines of circuit board making machines now. And we have machines and lasers that cut and bend our own cases for us. So that really allowed us to increase the size and scope of this pedal, get all the features that we wanted, the knob spacing, the switch spacing, all the control jacks on the back set up so that this will go on anyone's pedal board. And so I am delighted with this new package, and the sounds that we have coming out of our factory are better than we've ever had before. I think everyone can make great, fun sounding music on this. There's so many options to explore, so many fun sounds that pop out of this pedal. Head over to the website, rkfx.com. Thank you.